Hello. So I just got my bike back from a bit of an overhaul. It's in preparation for my trip to Nepal that's happening in 2 days time. I'm leaving Singapore to head to the mountains of Nepal for 18 days. Yeah, only gonna be back on the 10th of May. So yeah, leading a trip for a Yak Ru Tour. Really looking forward to that, spending some time in the high mountains. But as you know, you really need reliable equipment to head up to the mountains, and the bike was feeling a bit worse for wear, so I decided to take it apart, or get some stuff done to it. And here we are. Let's have a look at what I've actually had replaced on the bike. Okay, so first things of all is the tires. Definitely I put a brand new Maxxis Minion. That's a DHF. I really like the Max grip. I first used this compound in Whistler almost 2 years ago. Really liked it. Really soft. Actually surprisingly durable. So I have really good experience with that, and yeah, just had to get that sorted. On the back is actually a Maxxis Aggressor. I was thinking about having beefier tires for Nepal, but I think this will do okay. The reason why is because I expect to have very dry conditions in Nepal, so this is a pretty good all-round tire. And you can have a look at the tread pattern there. Alright, it's a brand new tire, both rear and front. And we have cush core in the back, in both tires actually. Yeah, so cush core was a bit of a pain to get on and off, but really burly. Really love the setup. The fact that I'm running it on a VR1 composites Asian rims gives me extra assurance. Really had a big service on the fork. Had to replace the uppers. Extensions already scratched, so these are brand new uppers. The fork feels really good now. Alright, almost no stiction. I very love that. Rear shocks had a bit of a service as well. These are DVO products, and I love the feel of DVO so far. Not going to change them out anytime soon. Couple of other things which I thought were really important, that we need prepare for a trip like that. Dropper seat posts. The race face turbine was giving me a bit of issues. Had to kind of make sure that it was coming back up again, so I had to top up a little bit of air pressure over there. Inside. It works fine now, so let's just give it a push and a pull. Yep, that's pretty fast. I'm happy with that. New chain, obviously, that really helps. New chain ring. On the non-drive side of the bottom bracket, the bearings had pretty much gone, so we had a replacement bottom bracket bearing on the non-drive side. The chain ring, as I mentioned, is a 1-up 34 tooth round. Love it. I've got to put that on. What else? New brake pads, definitely. I'm using Saints with the fin brake pads, so that really does help. New grips. Yep, brand new grips. Gotta love that. And finally, I've actually changed pedals. You may have seen my last bike check video where I said I wouldn't replace. If I replace the pedals, I'll be choosing the Chromac contacts, and well, I've got new Chromac contacts now. Exactly the same, black this time. Let's see what else I have. Yeah, overall pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the bike setup. Added some duct tape over here because that's just a work requirement. You never know when you're gonna have to tape together something when you're out on the trail. And being out on the trail in Nepal is really I guess, when you don't have a bike shop within 100 kilometers, 150 kilometer radius of you, yeah, even minor maintenance issues become really big problems. So it really helps that I make sure the bike's in good nick. Okay, and to top it off, one final item which I like to add to my bike is this thing. Yeah, it's a Miles White Industry cork fork. I picked this up. Been meaning to to use this for a while. I used to have like a cheap piece of foam which I cut and put it up through there, but now that I have this simply screws in like that. I read the literature on the packaging. It says that this actually comes in very handy as a storage device. You can actually store stuff in there. Yep, that needs to be wound down pretty tight. And yeah, actually it keeps the water out, you know, especially mud, dust and stuff. I'm going up that way and then into the headset and screwing up the headset. So overall, I think it's a really good, a good idea. Yeah, so first of all, to sum things up, I'd like to say a big thank you to Fabian from Yeti Bukit Timah for getting me sorted out with the bike, for cleaning up the suspension linkages, especially the SI joint down here on the Yeti, for making the bike look as best as it can be again, for replacing all those parts, brake pads, chain ring, and so on. And for Ray at Crankworks Singapore for actually helping me out with the suspension, both front and rear, with the replacement of the stanchions, and for really taking care of me and getting the bike back in order again. So these two establishments, I'm really grateful for them. I think the only thing left now is to bring the bike for a shakedown ride before I pack it up, and to maybe put some stickers over here where I'm sure I'll need them to keep the dust out of the linkage bolt holes. Yeah, so that's it. I'll check back with you guys soon with another video regarding our upcoming Nepal trip. Yeah, so the next one you'll see will probably be me, you know, leaving Singapore for Nepal, or if not on the plane itself, or even perhaps touching down in Kathmandu. Alright, so till then, I'll see you.